The first principle is commit to excellence, which is really living out our mission and values. So do we really, we talk about, do our values truly look like how we want to live in an organization each and every day? Or do they just hang on the wall? I mean, do we know what they are? Do we know what they look like? Are we, as an organization, living the values? And are we expecting a true commitment to excellence, not just within pockets of our organization, but across every aspect of our organization? Principle 2 is measure the important things, and I think the most important part about Principle 2 is that we're all in an improvement mindset, right? So we know that we can achieve and accomplish, but we also know we can always get better. And so how do we build the measurement, not for the sake of scoring it, but how do we use those measurements for the purpose of trying to get better and better and better? Principle 3 is build a culture around service, which is just simply having great care and concern for the people who work with us each and every day and the people that we provide services to. How do we care deeply and have great concern for their well-being? Principle 4 is create and develop leaders, mostly so that we can coach the people and develop the people that we work with each and every day. You're going to hear a lot here at this conference about focusing on employee engagement, not just about the score, but how do we know who the individuals are in our organizations, what their aspirations are, what their desires are, and how do we become the leaders that they need to help them achieve their aspirations and desires? Build individual accountability. So we talk about accountability as something more in the lines of you can count on me. We want accountability because we want people to count on us rather than just saying we're accountable to something. You can count on me. I want to be accountable. Principle 7, align behaviors with goals and values. This is probably one of the hardest for us to do because it's about building consistency of leadership practices. Have you ever been in that organization or been part of it where there's one part of the organization that's really good because people are really living out what we need to do to get better, and then you go somewhere else and it's like, what happened, right? And it's the same organization, okay? Because we don't really have the consistency of practices across our leaders. And so when we're a great organization, we build those consistency of leadership practices. Communicate at all levels. Here's what I've learned over the years that communication means. When people know how what they do matters. When we communicate in ways that people know how what they do matters, people will usually say, we're pretty good communicators. So it's probably not about the tool or even the amount of email. It's really about how do we build language and connections with people so that they know that they matter in the organization. And how are they contributing to Principle 9, helping us achieve results and that we're including them in that conversation with us? And when they help us achieve those results, do we value them and do we appreciate their contributions to our team?